Good morning, everybody. All right, so today we're talking about arithmetic sequences. They're actually not pronounced arithmetic. There's lots of, there is a word called arithmetic, but that's not what this one is. It's arithmetic sequences. So go ahead and start your notes. Let's write down 4.5 arithmetic sequences, 121. So an arithmetic sequence, remember pause anytime you need, is a sequence that continues by adding or subtracting. So in class, we just did a contest where you had to come up with the next things in a sequence. And any sequence where you had to add to get the next thing, you had to add the same thing every time or subtract the same thing every time. So I should write that here, the same number. That is an arithmetic sequence. So we're going to do 4 quick examples. Example 1, I'm writing find the common difference and the next 3 terms. All right, so my sequence is going to look like this. So let's see. A common difference is how much it's adding or subtracting every time. So if you look at here from 11 to 7, that is a common difference of -4. That means it's going down 4, and then here it's going down 4 again, and here it's going down 4 again. So I'm going to write down that the common difference is -4. And then I also have to find the next 3 terms. So I'm going to subtract 4 again, and I get -5. And then I'm going to subtract 4 again, and I get -9. And subtract 4 again, and I get -13. So my answer to this problem, the next 3 are these, and my common difference is -4. All right, same question again, only this time you are going to try it yourself. Go ahead and pause the video so you can try this problem. All right, I'm assuming you did it. This one was a little hard. This one had a common difference of -13, going down by 13 every time. So I'm going to write down the common difference was -13. And the numbers that are in here are -8, -21, and -34. Now this is pretty easy. When you have a situation where you only need to find the next couple terms. But if you needed to find a term that was way out there, you would use this formula. So make sure you write it down. That says a sub n equals a sub 1 plus parentheses n minus 1 times d. A sub 1 here is the first term. And D, you know what, actually I'm going to change this. I'm going to put D in front instead. So I'm going to put plus and a D here. That makes it a little easier, and that's the common difference. So for example 3, we need to write an equation and find the 16th term. Okay, so my list this time, my sequence is going to look like this, etc. And the first thing I need to do is I'm going to write out this formula. and then start filling stuff in. So my first term is a sub 1, that's right here. That's -4. I'm going to write that in. And my difference, every time this one is adding by 3, so I'm going to make that a positive 3 because it's adding by 3 every time. I'm going to put that in for D. And then I'm going to simplify. A sub n equals -4 plus, I'm going to distribute that 3 to both of them. And then since these are the same on the same side, I'm going to put them together to make -7. So that's a sub n equals 3n, either plus a -7 or just -7. And that's the equation. Now, if I wanted to find out the 16th term, I would just plug in 16 into the equation. So in my calculator, I'm typing in 3 times 16 plus a -7, and that equals 41. Now, I could have gotten the same number by just continuing the sequence until I got to the 16th term. Okay, I'm going to write one more equation. For example, 4. And this one I'm actually not going to tell you the answer to. This is going to be the warm-up on Monday. So I want you guys to try to write the equation and find the, let's go with 85th term of this sequence. So we're going to go back to that original sequence we had, like this. And you're going to have to find the equation and the 85th term. And that is what we'll do for the warm-up on Monday or Tuesday. All right, guys, I'll see you Tuesday. Make sure you finish this problem so you can do the warm-up and impress me. You're going to get a prize for this for sure. Bye, guys.